Earth has been through hell and back, and somehow it's still spinning. From cataclysmic asteroid strikes to apocalyptic ice ages, violent cosmic collisions to the rise and fall of bizarre life forms, our planet's story is one of chaos, resilience, and transformation. To truly grasp how this blue marble has not only survived but thrived, we have to rewind the cosmic clock and return to where it all began. If you're fascinated by cosmic stories like this one, take a moment to subscribe to Space Aquarius. You won't want to miss our upcoming explorations of the universe's greatest mysteries. About 4.5 billion years ago, our solar system formed from a spinning cloud of cosmic dust and gas. This swirling mass collapsed in on itself, growing increasingly hotter at its center until hydrogen atoms began to fuse into helium. Just like that, our sun flickered to life, igniting the nuclear furnace that would power our solar neighborhood for billions of years to come. With our star now burning bright, Earth wasn't far behind. As our sun formed at the center of this cosmic dance, the remaining material continued to spin and clump together. These growing clusters became the building blocks for all planets and moons in our neighborhood. As gravity did its work, they grew larger and more spherical. The chunks farther from the sun's warmth formed mostly from frozen gases and liquids, while closer in, rocky material condensed to create terrestrial planets like our own. This infant Earth was a volcanic nightmare, continuously belching out gases like methane, hydrogen sulfide, and carbon dioxide, creating our planet's first primitive atmosphere. Earth's early days weren't just hot, they were incredibly violent. Asteroids and comets bombarded the surface relentlessly, scarring the young planet. Then came the most dramatic collision of all. A Mars-sized planet called Theia crashed directly into our young world. This catastrophic impact sent debris flying into Earth's orbit, which eventually coalesced into our constant companion, the Moon. Ever wonder what Earth would be like without that collision? Would we even exist as we do today? The early Earth was so scorching hot that water existed only as a vapor in the atmosphere. But around 3.8 billion years ago, our planet finally cooled enough for this vapor to condense. Rain fell continuously for thousands of years, creating the first global ocean that covered nearly the entire surface. This vast primordial sea set the stage for something truly remarkable. With liquid water now abundant, the first microscopic life form appeared about 3.7 billion years ago. These simple single-cell organisms would be the ancestors of all life on Earth. But the real game changer would come much later, when certain tiny organisms evolved in a way that would transform Earth forever. Earth didn't remain a water world for long. Around 3.3 billion years ago, the first land masses, known to scientists as cratons, began to push up through the ancient ocean. As more land emerged from the depths, Earth's first modest supercontinent, Valbara, took shape. Though calling it super might be generous, it was smaller than modern-day Australia, but it was just the beginning of Earth's continental journey and the first step toward the world we know today. A revolutionary change swept across the planet around 2.4 billion years ago. Cyanobacteria evolved the ability to perform photosynthesis, pumping oxygen into our atmosphere for the first time. Think these tiny organisms weren't important? Without them, we wouldn't be here discussing Earth's history. They fundamentally altered the chemistry of our entire planet. But this oxygen revolution had unexpected consequences. With atmospheric carbon dioxide levels plummeting, Earth's temperature dropped dramatically. Our planet froze over, experiencing its first major ice age, with glaciers extending from poles to equator. Life had changed the planet, but the planet was about to push back in ways that would reshape the evolutionary trajectory of all future organisms. While Earth's atmosphere was transforming, the continents weren't sitting still. They drifted, collided, and reassembled into the supercontinent Rodinia. Unlike its predecessor, Rodinia was truly possibly the largest supercontinent in Earth's history, stretching across the equator and dominating the planet's surface. During this time, life was growing more complex, with the first multicellular organisms beginning to emerge. Rodinia eventually broke apart and reformed as another supercontinent, Pannotia. What followed was one of the most extraordinary periods in Earth's biological story. Between 540 and 485 million years ago, life underwent an explosive diversification known as the Cambrian explosion. animals developed hard body parts like shells and spines, including the distinctive alien-looking trilobites that dominated the ancient seas, along with bizarre creatures that defy easy classification. Then around 440 million years ago, a sudden shift in ocean temperatures triggered Earth's first mass extinction. The Ordovician-Silurian extinction wiped out a significant portion of marine life. But from these ashes arose new forms of life that would establish the foundations for modern ecosystems. Between 420 and 350 million years ago, the first trees spread their roots into the soil, and pioneering animals made the daring transition to land. Can you imagine being the first creature to take that momentous step from sea to shore, venturing into an environment no animal had experienced before? By 250 million years ago, Earth's continents had once again merged into our planet's final supercontinent, Pangaea. This united landmass created extreme conditions, scorching deserts in the interior and intense monsoons along the coasts. But this united world witnessed the most devastating extinction event in Earth's history, the Great Dying. Massive volcanic eruptions unleashed greenhouse gases that sent global temperatures soaring, wiping out roughly 90% of all species, both on land and in the seas. Yet in the aftermath of this catastrophe, a new group of animals seized their opportunity. Between 240 and 230 million years ago, dinosaurs appeared on the scene. For the next 150 million years, they would rule the land, evolving into an incredible diversity of forms. During this era, you would have witnessed giants like the Argentinosaurus, the largest land animal ever, or perhaps fled from the fearsome T-Rex, one of Earth's most formidable predators, all while Pangaea gradually broke apart, forming the continental arrangement we recognize today. But the dinosaurs' reign wasn't destined to last forever. 66 million years ago, a massive asteroid struck present-day Mexico, hurling so much debris into the atmosphere that sunlight was blocked for years. The resulting climate catastrophe brought the age of dinosaurs to an abrupt end. In their absence, mammals diversified and thrived, setting the stage for the next chapter in Earth's story. Around 6 million years ago, our earliest human ancestors began their evolutionary journey. By 4 million years ago, early humans started walking upright, and a million years later, they crafted their first primitive tools. Approximately 800,000 years ago came a pivotal moment. Our ancestors mastered fire, allowing them to cook food and stay warm. This innovation accelerated brain development, revolutionizing how humans interacted with each other and their environment. Between 40,000 and 15,000 years ago, all other human species vanished, leaving Homo sapiens as Earth's sole human inhabitants. By 10,000 years ago, we established the first farms, setting down roots and building the foundations of civilization. Fast forward to just 250 years ago, and the Industrial Revolution transformed human society. Our population exploded, reaching 1 billion in 1804, 2 billion by 1927, and skyrocketing to over 8 billion today. Now we face a challenge of our own making. Climate change threatens not just human existence, but countless other species as well. Rising temperatures, elevating sea levels, and declining biodiversity could herald another mass extinction if we don't change course. But that's a story for another time. What moment in Earth's history surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this cosmic journey through our planet's past, hit that subscribe button to join us for more mind-expanding explorations of our incredible universe.